Okay, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me. I'm gonna do another one of those beautiful pink and purple deconstructed blooms. I have my leftovers. If you watched the last video, I scraped all of this up from the table because I used way too much paint, but that's okay because you can reuse it. It has some air bubbles, so I'll have to pop those. And the last one, because I had used so much paint, the design really took over. So I wanted to try to leave a little bit more negative space this time. Although I will be honest, I love that painting that I did. But I wanted to just try it out. So this time, instead, I did like these petals the last time. This time I'm gonna do the rings like I've done before, and I'm gonna do them probably about here on the canvas so that when and I might even just blow one up this way and one down this way, and then the rest of the petals out. I say that now, and then when I get to it, you know, who knows what actually happens. All right. So I'm gonna pour this again, and you can keep reusing these colors. And if you have it, and I said it in the last video, if you have a problem with it, if you got a problem with it, you can, what I mean by that is if you like have lumps or something from your table that accidentally got scraped up in there, you can just use a little, like a little sifter or a little drain to kind of strain, or strainer to strain it out. Okay, getting all those air bubbles out. Now watch, this time I'm not gonna use enough paint, you know, whatever. I am gonna start with the purple. And I'm gonna do these in ringlets. So let me see. I think I'm gonna go I loved that color in the last one. Okay, I'm not doing too shabby pouring out of the big cups right now. I think I want to go, I want a lighter color in there. Yeah, I'm going to go with this color next. The last one had a predominant amount of peach because that's what I put on the top. And this one, I'm hoping to get a color gradient of all the colors. Man, I've got a bunch of air bubbles again. Okay, let me see. What do I need now? I need my peach, my green, the green. I actually really liked the green in the last one. It's a really bright color against all these other like soft muted colors. So I'm gonna put a pretty big amount there. And I loved this. Look at how messy this one is. I cannot talk I've been doing this for years and I cannot talk to you and do this at the same time. Unbelievable. All right. And I am gonna put the white in the center. Yeah. I did like the white as the cell activator color, but I'm gonna put the white in the center because when I didn't last time, I got like these blocks of color. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in the center and still kind of spiral it around. But I wanna get a good amount so that I'll blow it across the colors. And I'll have purple cells predominantly in the center. Ooh, okay, I'm getting a little wonky here. All right, maybe just a little bit more. Okay. And I did like the swipes. Did I finish that sentence earlier? I did. I am something else, I'm sorry. I did like the swipes that I did, so I might do that to connect it as well. All right, I'm gonna, ooh, I saw a fly. I saw a fly. Oh my gosh. It's gonna inevitably end up in my painting, I know. Oh boy. All right. Let me blow this out. Okay, this is really pretty. I don't even know if I really have room to do any swipes, but this always is what gives me issues in the center when I'm doing these. Karen is like, from Waterfall Acrylic, she is really good at these, at getting like a composition she likes. And I'm still, oh, I just dripped it. I'm still working on that part. But when I swipe through to kind of like define that, I really like what happens there. And then I can like make that meet. Oh, that's gonna stretch out to be something I don't like. I can already feel it. So I might swipe again in this area. Bring that on. One more tiny little swipe right through here. I'm just looking for areas that I know I will not like when this stretches out. And that's something that's kind of hard to do, to know what it's gonna look like after you've stretched it out. But I've just done this so many times that I just know what certain things will look like. I'm gonna leave that. I think that's really pretty. I actually really like that now with the swipes in the center. So that's my kind of way of mitigating this a little bit. I knew that purple would be my predominant color because purple was in the center, so that would get blown out more. And I do have a pretty good amount of negative space still. So yeah, all right. I'm gonna get my gloves on again because when I put gloss medium in these paints, they get so sticky. All right. One more torch. I kind of wish I hadn't done that because it created some cells I didn't want right there. All right. Gonna go down. Oh, I can see it's like not quite moving. This part right here, yikes. If I had been trying to keep that, oh, I don't want to lose all of that because that's gorgeous. If I had been trying to keep all of that, I would have been pretty upset. Okay, so now I'm bringing this on along, and it's not gonna look like the flowers. It is supposed to be deconstructed. Y'all, I almost didn't have enough paint on this one. You can tell when it starts running in those like rivulets. But I'm gonna bring it back. Ooh, this one has a funky feel to it. It's actually really cool because I've got a big amount of negative space in the center. This is really deconstructed too. I'm gonna be honest, I think I like that other one that I did better than this one. This one's really pretty, don't get me wrong, but I think I like that other one better. I don't want to drip in the paint. My favorite part of this one are these cells right here and these cells right here. So I will take you in for a close-up on this one. I'm not going to do any fiddling because I just don't think I want to mess with the design any more than I already have. The center, I do. I like it. I'm going to leave it be. All right, I'll show you. So I had someone ask, how do you fix your sides? And I will show you. I just literally get a little glob of paint and touch it just like that. And just drag your finger back down and it corrects it like that. Or you can take your little spatula and get a color that's pretty similar to it. And then you can just kind of let it drip down the sides. So that's really how I fix it. And on the ones that are paint and water where I have drips, I decide where I want to keep the drips and where I want to. So like again, I'll just do that right there and then just drag it on down. But I'll decide where I want to keep drips and where I want to have the side. So anywho, all right, let me show you what it looks like wet. So I like this one, but not as much as the other one. And I think what I'm missing is that color. It really went well. I mean, this is definitely deconstructed. That's my favorite part. And so this, I'm gonna do, I think, maybe a white base and a black base and swipe with these colors. It's kind of like a diptych set. That is my favorite part. And, well, I lied because that is my favorite part. But yeah, so here it is. I'm gonna see how it dries. I wonder how this centerpiece is gonna dry because it is gonna be darker. So I wonder if you'll even be able to see it. But like I said, I do like it. It's definitely deconstructed bloom style. I like the other one better. All right, I'll show you what it looks like dry. So each of these has been extremely unique. This one looks very 3D through here. Almost as if it's like splashing out of there. And then here on this side are those my favorite cells right there. And then in the center was where I swiped. And the green on the green, I don't quite know about it, kind of blends in. I definitely think the other one that I did, I like better. But this one is very super funky and cool. But I'll show you the way that I like it hung. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's more balanced this way. But who knows? People could see something different in it, whichever way it's hung. But this one has a lot of motion to it. So I'm gonna say the other one I like better, but I do like this one too. And the color combination is so cool. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. All right. Happy painting. Bye.